Hey, what's up, y'all? Israel back again with another fragrance review. Today I'm going to continue doing the line of the imaginary authors. Today we're doing Violet Disguise. And Violet Disguise is considered a fruity floral. It was released in 2012. The nose is Josh Mayer, of course, like I've been saying all along. Josh Mayer is the, I guess just the mastermind behind the imaginary authors line. So far, I've reviewed maybe 7 or 8 of them. So this is Violet Disguise. Let's see here. The notes are plum, violet, balsam, amber, evening air, and the month of May. Like I said, released in 2012. And here's a quick synopsis of the story behind the imaginary author here, Lenora Blumberg. Let's see. Invigorated by the reckless blooms of spring, she took to the street like a blossom on the breeze. So begins Violet Disguise by Lenora Blumberg. A Californian through and through, Blumberg's early stories invoke the innocence of picnics in the park. Days whiled away picking plums in the orchard, and warm nights cruising canyons with the top down. After Violet Disguise was adapted for the screen. Blumberg spent several years consorting with Hollywood's elite, but abandoned the glitz for a quiet life on a plum orchard in the Ojai Valley. So I guess Lenora wrote this story about living on an orchard and picking plums on a warm evening, and they made a movie about it. So that's pretty much what that's about. So, and sorry, my screen's kind of far back there, and I don't have my glasses on. So yeah. So let's see. Like I said before, the notes are plum, violet, dried fruits, balsam, amber, evening air in the month of May. Not really sure what the month of May smells like. Kind of get the evening air. So anyway, let's start off with the spray here. Okay. This thing immediately starts off. It smells like the color purple, much as you can tell from the card here, the little bookmark card here, the sample card, and on the sticker. This smells just like the color purple. The first time I smelled this, it made me think of the when we were kids. They used to have, when I was a kid, I grew up in the 80s, so we had markers that would smell like fruits. So I guess like the red would smell like cherries, and the pink would maybe smell like watermelon or something like that. Well, the purple one would smell like grape-ish. I guess grapes, but it actually smells more like this. So when it opens, it reminds me of that purple. It smells like purple, and it smells like that purple marker that I smelled when I was a kid. Not exactly, obviously, but immediately when I smelled it, I thought of that. So it opens up with like a leafy plum, note. And as far as I'm concerned, I guess maybe that purple should have been plum, not grape. For the markers anyway. Anyway, so Violet Disguise opens with a leafy plum. So sort of like just picture plums with like the fresh leaves, and I picture like little dewdrops on them. It's very floral too. The violet starts to come out quite a bit after a minute. Now, balsam, not really sure what that smells like, so I can't really comment so much on that. And it's funny. It says it has amber in it, but it's not very sweet. And I've smelled amber in other fragrances before, and usually they're real sweet or vanilla-ish, and I don't really get that in this. I'm sure it's in there, but it just, to my nose, I just can't really pick it out. I mostly just get the plum and the violet notes, pretty much. Let's see here. Yeah, so it does smell like there's something missing in this, and I guess if it was a little bit sweeter, I think it'd be better. This one isn't my favorite of the house. It just doesn't. It's not sweet. If it was a little bit sweeter, I think it'd be nice for me. Like in the last review I did, this one, and also a reason why I think that Josh made that this imaginary author a woman was because I believe this one's more for the ladies. They're all unisex, I believe, but this one I think just leans more towards the feminine consumer out there, the ladies out there. It's not bad at all. I just can't really picture myself wearing it. It's real powdery. It's like woody and powdery. It's a woody powdery violet, pretty much. And every time I smell it, I could smell this on a woman, but not so much on me. Maybe a guy could pull it off, but not I couldn't anyway. Let's see here. I do think that the evening air it's funny, when I was a kid, I told the story before, so I'm going to make it short, but my mom used to clip a lot of coupons when I was a kid, and she would buy shampoos, deodorants in bulk, and she would sell them to the people in our apartment complex. The people would come over with their cash. My mom would get, oh, you want 2 soaps, 2 shampoos. Well, she also used to get, buy aerosol spray, and she would buy the aerosol spray, like the Glade, and towards the end of the bottle, there would be like this. Towards the end of the bottle, you would get like this aerosol type of fragrance, almost kind of, just very aerosolish. I don't know if that's not even a word, but once like the bottle's starting to empty, because some of that air would start to come out without the fragrance in it. It'd be like fragrance mixed up with most of that air because it was running out. I get that smell from this. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be the evening air. Maybe that's what they use to give it that airy feel. But that's what I get from this. I get like that Glade aerosol type of smell. So I could easily, this reminds me of like one of those Glade air fresheners, which I guess really isn't the best comparison because those are kind of cheap. Now the quality's here and the juice is here. That's just what it reminds me of. This really isn't my favorite of the house, I got to say. This one isn't really scoring too many points in me. It does remind me of the color purple, though. When I smelled it, I immediately said, yeah, that's purple. It just smells like plums and like violet and stuff. So that mission was accomplished. Not a bad scent, just not for me. I don't think. Not bottle worthy. I wouldn't suggest buying a bottle of this one or blind buy it anyway. You can buy it if you like it. Please. I encourage you guys to buy these bottles if you guys like them. But that's what I'm saying. Buy the sample pack. I think it comes with 9 fragrances, I believe. $35. It's well worth the money. You guys get a few wearings out of these. I'll leave a link in the description below, like I've said in all the videos. But yeah, so I think this one is leaning towards more the ladies, because that plum note and that violet note are really just more feminine to me. So that's kind of where I'm going with this one. So the longevity is pretty good. I mean, all of Josh Mayer's fragrances last quite a bit. They all get at least 4 to 6 hours, all of them. But I know some actually last longer than others. Like I told you, I think it was Cape Heartache lasted well over 15 hours on my skin. So it can go forever. That thing has great longevity. But most of them go at least 4 to 6 at the least. So this one's decent. It's about average longevity on this one. It's very subtle, though. It doesn't like jump off your skin. It doesn't jump in someone's face. It's very subtle. Perfect for like the evening, like in the spring or something like that. It'd be nice, like nice on a walk. But I totally picture a woman wearing this. Maybe I'm a little swayed because I see the picture of the woman on here, but I think that's what he was going for, actually. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, so that's Violet Disguise by Imaginary Authors. I wouldn't say it's bottle worthy for me. I think it's more for the ladies. It's pretty much plum and violet is what I get. Very floral, fruity smell. So yeah, so I'm gonna do maybe one more review after this one. But thanks again, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you tried Violet Disguise, if you like it, if you hate it. Yeah, and like I said, pick up the sampler pack, $35, imaginaryauthors.com. Check out the link below. Until the next video, you guys take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.